do some random yeah, it's random tracks, you know, it's a very random track. I'm quite bored actually. Might as well just finish stream. Just trying to take the tightest lines. Yes, that weird pig. That pig is not human. It's just some mushroom planes. I'm probably gonna need to go on mark for that. Well, it is a flame time. I think flame's a little easier for the little wall clip. Let me try and do 3. I'll start one try. This is a dart. Let's see, can we do it? I can definitely. Oh, fuck's sake. Let's do this on do that on flame, because I can definitely do that on flame, without hesitation. Let's be fair. Some people are just absolutely crazy. I mean, they can do the gorge gap jump streamless, so I think this is pretty tame compared to that. I'm forgetting. I haven't actually played Wii in the like actual categories on Wii in like 2 weeks now. But yeah, that's crazy. I think I'll just use stream track because that just makes the most sense. What if I get a wheelie? That. I made this track like fully on video and it only took like 2.5 hours. Just why it looks like this. Fuck. Such a pretty easy cut, I just can't get it. Oh no, we're just gonna cut in. That's a terrible line actually. There we go. I just going to show how small the track is, to the point where that's happening. No, okay. It's very weird. What if we do that? I think that's a bit better. Oh. Alright. Oh. just gonna, there we go. And go charge. What? What was that? Bro, I can't be getting clips like that. That is too good. This is crazy. It's a very weird thing, because I don't think I can spin drift. So I do have to just get a wall clip, which is actually a bit difficult. Because it's very difficult alignment. Yeah, it's quite a late stream, so I'm probably not going to do much talking about or much. Yeah, I'm getting my... Who's dead? I'm getting a USB GameCube adapter tomorrow, so I can also play Dolphin and do tasks on GameCube, which is very good actually, because I need GameCube practice, and I've always needed to do this actually, because having to deal with stuff like batteries with Dolphin is pretty bad. And then, let me look at last FM. Why is Mr. Riggs on there? That is crazy. 1.6k of the Beatles is quite crazy actually. No, 2.4k actually. Wow, this video is 2.4 thousand times in the past probably week. Yeah. No, it makes sense. I'm not that surprised. Yeah, that's in a week. Or maybe, yeah, including the weekend, that would make sense. Yeah. That's not much. 2.4k in 1 week. Whatever. Why am I getting high? I know you'd want high clips, but I don't want high clips because then I just overshoot. I've got the sponsor part. Works. Yo, how's it going? How's it going, Key and William? Thanks for joining the stream. What is that, bro? I'm gonna have to. Yeah, okay. Nice. I'm doing alright myself. Actually, wait. Yeah. I mainly just time trial my tracks and then potentially updating them as a photo. Yeah, these are the tracks that I've made over 2 years now, which is pretty cool. I've made 2 in school. Well, yeah, it's been a cool thing though. I shouldn't be complaining about high clips, right? Yeah. Wait, no, I definitely can just spin drift. Because if that was just a regular badly timed hop and that made it there, and then we go down, so we TF and go down left there. Oh, it's embarrassing. Okay, yeah. But you when you exit the cannon, your alignment's always pretty bad, just because that's how it is. Oh, wow. Did I just make that without even tricking? Or without even hopping? This track is so short, I need to make it 5 laps, really. It's 5 seconds faster. Okay, that's cool. Alright. I haven't actually played this track in maybe even a year. So I don't know what it actually looks like anymore. It used to be my best track and now it's so bad. Beta 3 was when I loved it and then I hated it after that. Is it got... No, it doesn't. It doesn't have it. Oh, you click on the whole bridge. Yeah, this is actually... I haven't actually updated this in so long. I completely forgot how you play this track. I mean, these are all my tracks, but I just don't know. Yeah, the cloud section is cool, but it's so try heavy. Like, that's like 20... That's like 20k. Which is almost enough to lag a Wii U, which is slightly... Ironically, the Wii U, although being the successor to the Wii, is actually slower when it emulates the Wii, even though it uses real hardware. Because it's... Okay, whatever. Because it's CPU's better in weird ways. Alright, let's see a circuit. It's alright. Have a good one. Have a good night. I haven't changed this start at all. Like, this is actually strange. Just beta 1 and every other version, just this is just how it starts. Yeah, I really liked this version at the time because I actually preferred this cloud. Although it's not really cloud-like, it's just much better. At least I thought it was. I would argue so. And then you can also do this ending cut. And it's 37.7. Yeah. Yeah, it's an average lap. And then if we do Skyway 1, I remember distinctly this track. First of all, it's way too dark. I was on holiday and someone basically, I had to call up my friend Mario Fan to come fix my track. He just had to change something in the course model, but yeah, I had to get someone to fix my track. So that says a lot about this version. It's way too dark. Really, that's the biggest issue. Like the cloud section in this version is awkward. It's a lot more optimized, but it's awkward because it uses a really strange size. It uses like a strange scale. Also, you can't do that ending shortcut without a shroom, or just do it at all. And the track is much longer because the section's a lot longer, which is a bit sad. I wonder, can you TF on? No. I can't remember what I was thinking. Can you ODM on that? Probably not. It's not much point. Because I remember, because you can, Mushroom Skyway 1 might actually be interesting, but Mushroom Skyway 2, determining with the world record holder at the time of this track being made, of the world record holder, we found that it was practically the same, like really similar. So it didn't really change much, but this is much more of a better mushroom. Volcanic Sky. This is like a better version of the last track, but this time it's not. But it's about a different thing. It's based on a different thing, but it's actually a very low poly model. So it's just got that. It's just pretty basic. It's just 4 tries, basically. So there's a bunch of mushroom things here, but there's not many over here, which is the biggest time loss for if you're trying to do ODM. Because shooting stars are a lot slower and takes a lot of worse lines. In fact, I'll showcase what an ODM line would look like with my non-ODMing at all lines. I mean, if the best player at the time got very similar laps to me on Flame, or to himself on Flame, it probably doesn't mean too much. But yeah, so you go slightly slower, which is a bit of a setback, but then you don't see it here, but you actually don't go 73 if you like abuse some weird stuff. And then that was a good ramp. That was always a big issue at the time. And then you want to go like 90 degrees or something, and then do something like that. There's some people who can go like, the world record can go like 105 down there. But yeah, they're basically the same. Assuming if you can actually ODM, it's probably just like barely faster. But if it's at the point where it's in testing it's practically the same, it's probably just practically the same. That ramp is terribly placed, but I'm not changing it. Because it's only badly placed when you're playing Shooting Star, which it shouldn't be an issue. It just depends. go down here, and then almost. Abel's going live. It's a bit of a late stream, so I might actually join the stream. Simply with the first. Almost. Oh, he is live. Oh no, he's about to go live, and he's literally like 2 minutes. Alright, well. Oh, that was weird. So I think the shot is actually not to ODM that, or else she'll overshoot for the ramp, and then this obviously ODM. This is the actual big lineup of streams. But yeah, so it's slightly slower if with my bad driving, but if you're good, then it's practically the same. Great. This is so good. We can also do that. What is that? Oh, it's good. Well, guess what? Okay. So that is the exact same then.